Hello and welcome to the Legends of Tabletop podcast. We are getting ready to jump back into our 1920s Call of Cthulhu. Jesse's got Georgie. I've got Harry. Why does your name say Jesse on the screen?
Because that's my name.
Amateurs. All right, we have the Goblin King getting ready to run the game. We're gonna kick it over to him. We'll find out what's going on. We'll get everything all set up and we'll play a game.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so just to refresh our audience, Harry Stanton is a Manhattan-based private investigator. Georgie Prince is a bit of a thug who works for Harry off and on as muscle and intimidation during his during his cases. They've investigated the mythos many times together before. And a letter arrives at Harry's office. And it's like hand delivered that you have to sign for it. So someone paid a little extra to make sure it got into your hands as quickly as possible. And it is from an old acquaintance named Janice de Silva. Janice is someone you've worked with in the past. You've not really seen her in recent years. She is an art dealer and a historian, and a mythos investigator. You've consulted with her in the past. You haven't seen her in years. You heard she got married. You heard she got a kid. But she's really dropped kind of off the face of the earth in the last few years. So it's a bit of a surprise to get the letter. And when you get the letter, it's it's basically saying you need to come. I'm sorry that I haven't been in touch. I really need to see you and Georgie. I'm at this hospital in Albany. What did I call it? St. Luke's?
It's in the show notes. Sure, Jesse's shaking his head. Yes.
I'm in St. Luke's Hospital in Albany. I need you to get here as quickly as you can. There's something I need to talk to you about. It's an urgent matter that only you and the two of you are going to be able to handle. I'm sorry that I hadn't been in touch, but I need to talk to you guys before the end. Unfortunately, I'm on my last few days here. I didn't keep in touch because I didn't want to be that sad friend who had cancer. But there's an urgent matter that needs to be handled, and I want to make sure that it's going to be handled once I'm gone. So you need to come so I can explain. Basically, that's the urgent message that you receive.
So I guess I'm reading that letter out to Georgie as we're sitting in the office.
Right.
What, you think I can't read? I mean, I can't, but...
So what do you think? You wanna take a ride with me? I was gonna call Viv, but I don't know how well she knows. That she knows Janice, and I thought maybe the two of us could just handle it. It's easier here. You're always around. We just we'll shoot up and bada bing. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, it's been a while since the two of us just hang out too. So yeah, let's wouldn't mind taking a little bit of a ride up.
Hey, we'll make it a boys' weekend.
All right. So what time of the day do you leave? We're gonna say that you got this letter, kind of like 10 in the morning.
How long is the ride to the hospital?
From Manhattan to Albany in the current day is about 3-hour drive. So I'm going to say it's twice that in the 1920s roads with 1920s
right, yeah.
cars.
Easily, yeah.
No highway, slower cars.
You got everything that you need. We could, we could just, we take off now. It'll take us. We'll get there about dinner, maybe.
He pats his pockets and he's like, "Yeah, I got all my stuff." So,
got my gun, I got my comb, I got my smokes, I got my lighter.
Yep, it's literally everything I own on my body.
Harry opens up the drawer, takes a pistol out, sticks it in the holster, grabs a pack of smokes and, sticks his knife in his boot.
Your secretary says, I'll close off the office. I'm going to stay open till 5 to take calls. And then I'm going to put the do not disturb. How long do you think you're going to be? How many days?
I'm not really too sure. I don't know what we're going to be getting into. At least a couple days, I figure.
She says, I'll stop into the office from 9 to 12. Just call me if you need me. I'll check messages.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. If anybody calls, just tell them we'll get back to them as soon as we can.
Gotcha. Okay, and then you can head out.
Yeah, we just on the road again is playing.
Okay, I'm going to ask both of you to make a luck roll.
All right.
2 successes will be one thing. 2 failures will be another. 1 and 1.
That is an 82.
Oh, I got a 67 over 63. That's 2 failures.
Okay. It starts raining. Like, you're barely out of the Bronx and it starts raining.
Okay.
So the 6-hour ride takes 8 hours.
Oof.
And it's just like misery. It's a grim day. It's just, pouring rain. You got a detour from a washed out road that added another half an hour to the trip. So you don't pull into the hospital parking lot until, let's say, you left at 11, 8 hours, 12. So it's like 7 p.m. when you pull in, and the front desk is like, good evening, gentlemen. Visiting hours are just about over. Who are you here to see?
Yeah, Janice de Silva. We got an urgent letter from her to come up and see. I hear she's not doing too good. We'd like to get the chance to see her before something happens.
Of course, sir. Why don't you have a seat in the waiting room? I'll see if visitors are being allowed at this time, and I'll have somebody come over.
I appreciate that.
She says, help yourself to coffee.
Oh,
you boys look like you lose some.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
She says, and basically she's like, you guys are from this, from downstate, the city?
Yeah, Manhattan.
Long ride on a day like today.
Yeah, it was. I was expecting to take about half the amount of time.
Well, it's okay. Luckily, my friend here is also a horrible driver. So,
well, grab a cup of coffee. I'll see what's going on. And she has somebody to cover for her, and she goes out to speak to somebody to see what's going on.
Georgie, if it I don't want to say that today with the rain and everything, it's been like, a bad portent or anything, but like we've been through some stuff, and this is not how I wanted the day to start out,
Oh, I mean, if you think about it, though, it can only go up from here, right?
That's true. That is true.
8-hour drive in the pouring rain. What could get any worse?
A guy comes over, and he looks terrible. He looks like he hasn't slept. He looks like he's just been beat to hell. He's about your age. So he's like, what are you guys, like 30s, late 20s?
31, yeah.
I think he has to be in his 35.
Yeah. Janice was a little older than you guys. She was like 42. So this guy comes over. He looks very disheveled, exhausted, and he says, "You must be Mr. Stanton and Mr. Prince."
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. You're here to see Janice, right?
Yeah, we got a letter from her. She said things didn't look too good.
Hi, I'm Scott. I'm her husband.
Oh, geez, Scott. Hey, I'm really sorry. I didn't.
I'm sorry too. She died about 3 hours ago.
Jeez.
She really wanted to talk to you guys. She said it was important. Um, Listen, I wish we could meet under better circumstances, but I got a lot of things I need to take care of. She left you this, and he gives you a letter. She made me swear to give it to you when you guys got here. You know, if she couldn't hold on.
Takes the letter.
And on the back of the envelope, he writes his phone number. And he says, I need to make arrangements and stuff, but please, give me a call if you need anything, and if you're still in town, we'll probably be putting her to rest in the next few days.
Yeah, we definitely want to attend the service. Hold on, he goes into his wallet, pulls out a business card, gives him his business card. He's like, if you need anything from us, I know we hadn't seen Janice in quite a while. She got married, a couple of kids. We just sort of lost touch.
She said you guys were good friends, but pardon me for saying she never really spoke much about how she knew you two.
I'm a private investigator. She helped me on a couple of cases. Yeah, that's a damn shame. I am so sorry.
Yeah, me too. She was amazing. I'm sorry.
How are the kids?
Just the one. My brother's staying with him. I don't know how I'm going to tell him. I'll tell him over breakfast, I guess. No need to wake him in the middle of the night. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm out of my head.
We're gonna be at the hotel off Main Street there. So if you need anything too, just give them a ring and
I sure will. Thanks for coming all this way. It meant a lot. It meant a lot to her. I'm sure it means a lot to her wherever she is now. I'm sorry. I got to go. And he
that's fine.
You see him like just holding his head, like he's just barely keeping it together.
Yeah. When he turns to go, I just I pat him on the back and watch him walk away. Just turn to George and be like, fuck, the rain. We could have made it. If shit, the messenger had come a little bit earlier.
Okay. Tell me when you want to open the letter.
You're doing a lot of what ifs right now, Harry. Though you can't do that.
All right, I'm dropping the letter into the chat when you guys are ready.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I think we sort of like mill about for a minute or two, and then maybe sit down in those hard plastic chairs in the lobby there, and open up, unfold the letter.
This is the 20s. They got nice wooden benches. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Well, ornately carved.
Right.
So do you want me to read? Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Do you want to read it, Jesse?
No, because Georgie can't read.
Oh, Jesus.
we secured very early on that Georgie is illiterate.
All right. Is it just these two sections, Oscar?
Those three.
Oh, there's more coming. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
If you're reading this, I've lost my battle. I'm sorry I didn't last long enough to explain things in person. We faced death many times, and I must ask you to do so once more, only this time without me. I trapped something very dangerous in the taxidermy jackal in my home office. It's the Jinn, a malevolent spirit of the wastelands. The creature attached itself to me outside of the ruins of Petra. It's called Sabrath Dao, meaning the dark granter in ancient Stygian. It grants wishes which somehow always become curses. I trapped it in the stuffed jackal with an ancient Egyptian ritual. Since I wouldn't sacrifice a human being to power the spell, the enchantment drained my life force instead. I was diagnosed with cancer shortly after, paying the price but retaining my humanity. The spell should last a month or so after my passing. Please go to my home, find the taxidermy jackal, put it in a lead-lined box, and bury it 6 feet down under a well-traveled crossroad. Do not tell my husband anything about this. He doesn't know about that phase of my life. That thing cannot escape into my home because it'll target my family. Do this one last favor for me, and I'll buy you a drink when you join me on the other side. Thanks and good luck, Janice.
Geez, that doesn't sound like it should be too hard. I don't know.
I mean, the hardest part I think is going to be trying to do road construction in the middle of a town.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be in town. We just got to find maybe a little out of the way crossroads. Just outside of town, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it.
Hopefully, she left us a shovel too.
She did put her address in the letter.
Yeah. She was always pretty prepared, though. So,
well, what do you think? He's going to be like he looks around. He's going to be busy here for a little bit. He didn't say if the kid was. He said the brother had the kid, but didn't say if he was staying at the house or not.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be.
You think so?
Yeah.
We could take a swing by just to see if there's any lights on. Yeah. Still early enough for somebody to be up.
Yeah, drive by. The last thing I think we might want to do though is go sneaking around in the house at night. I don't know if that would be a very good idea, but
well, if nobody's home, it wouldn't be too much of a thing to maybe pop the lock, go in, grab the thing, get out, right? Then nobody's the wiser.
Yeah, worth a shot.
Okay, I need both of you to make a listen roll. Tell me if it's a hard success.
God damn it, it's a fail.
Where is my listen? Fail.
Okay. All right, as you are you going to go straight to the house or are you going to the hotel?
House.
I think we go to the house first. We can always check in at the hotel.
As you're leaving the hospital, the rain has died down. Not stopped, but died down. It's like an annoying drizzle now. And as you're just stepping out of the hospital, a squad car comes like roaring in, lights ablazing, siren going, screeches to a halt. 2 plainclothes cops go in. And one of them's cursing and he goes, goddamn sickos, who would do such a fucking thing? And he enters the hospital.
I nudge Georgie and I walk back into the waiting room.
Yeah.
The cops go right over to Scott, who looks even worse than he did before. And he's like telling the cops what's going on. There's a doctor there. There's the security, and they're all like arguing and yelling. And you start to catch from, the excitement that Janice's body is gone. The body's gone missing from the morgue.
I think maybe we stand off to the side. Like, I don't want to interpose in a police investigation, but also he knows I'm a private investigator. So
Yeah.
I just kind of wait in eye line for him to, like, if he wants to be like, hey.
I lean over to Harry and I'm like, I thought Janice's letter said that we'd have about a week.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Should we just like jump in? If they're all riled up, I don't want them jumping all over my ass, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I honestly don't know how much good you do here in like an official capacity. I think.
So how does a PI license work? Would it be for the state? Or is that
I think that it'd be for the state.
So I don't know. I mean, license is good for the state. Extra hands makes less work, right?
I mean, I guess, but do we have? I mean, I think we kind of got all the information, right? Like, body gone from the morgue. That's.
Yeah. And he kind of,
do your thing. And I kind of like step off to the side, lean against the wall.
He steps up, he offers a card out, and he says, "Hey, Scott, I couldn't help but over here. I officers, he passes the card over. He says, I'd like to offer my services. I'm private investigator out of Manhattan. Janice was a good friend of ours. We were coming up to see her, and I hear that some sicko would have taken her body out of the morgue. Anything we could do to help."
The officers are like, well, we appreciate the sentiment of the offer, but we can take it from here. They couldn't have gotten far. This has only just happened in the last half an hour. So we'd appreciate your the best help you can do is just be patient and let us do our job.
Sure. Oh yeah. Nope. I understand. Scott, you're okay with that decision?
Because yeah, I don't want to pull you guys into this craziness. I don't know what more could happen.
I cringe a little bit. I'm just like, oh, should have said that. He says, look, if you need anything, I offer my services free of charge to you for Janice. Anything you need me to do, we're here for you. We're staying at the hotel, just like Georgie said, over there on Main Street. So you have my card, officers. You change your mind.
He whispers to you. He says, I'm going to give them till morning. He goes, and if they haven't found her body, I'll give you a call at the hotel, and you guys can take over from there.
And then he steps in a little bit closer, and he says, "Is your son at the house? We're I want to take a drive by, make sure everything is okay over there. Is anybody home?"
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. My brother Ruben's with him. Ruben doesn't know what's going on. I haven't called him. But if you could just swing by and check on them, let Ruben know the craziness that's going on, and tell him I'm not going to be coming home tonight. The police said that they want me here to answer any questions, that sort of thing.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you could swing by.
Yeah, no problem. All right. He's standing next to him. He gives him a hug. Again, kind of pats him on the back and says, "It's gonna be okay. We're gonna find her. It's gonna be all right."
I appreciate it. And they said, we have some more questions for you. And then he says, I gotta go. I gotta go deal with this now. And he's like, he's just like he's almost like stunned at this point, like like somebody should just give him a walking 10 count at this point.
Mm-hmm. So I walk back over towards Georgie. Is there a map, like here you are in the waiting room there, like layout for the hospital?
Yeah.
I I make like we're walking towards the door, and I just kind of pause and like light a cigarette, but I'm like looking at the map. Where's the morgue?
The basement.
Is there an access point from where we are? This like, sort of the emergency room, and it only goes back to the room, so we'd have to like go.
Yeah,
out
but
and
that's where all the
around.
cops are, right? That's where the two plainclothes. One of the plainclothes cops went down. The other one's taking statements from the staff.
I was hoping they were both going to be upstairs.
Hey Georgie, I bet
Yeah.
I wonder if there's some kind of like back entrance. Like they gotta take if they got a body that they gotta like take out to a funeral home or something like that. I doubt they're bringing them all the way up through the hospital. Like, they kind of got like a back dock or something.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I wish Millie was here. She'd know exactly where to go, right?
Do you want to circle the?
Yes.
Okay, you do find the loading dock, from the morgue. And the cop is out there, with a flashlight, and he's focusing on a broken window, and all of the glass is on the outside.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Do you say that out loud?
I say it to Georgie, yeah. I mean, I just sort of mutter it. Yeah.
The cop puts his hand on his holster and like swings around with the flashlight and sees the two. He goes, "Jesus!"
I hold up my hand with the cigarette. It's like, yeah, I just that's like getting a smoke. It's yeah, terrible. There's got some vandalism there, it looks like.
And he says, "Yeah, vandalism." And he's looking at the glass all around his feet outside of the building.
Yep.
And he goes, "This shit just doesn't add up." And he says, "Excuse me, gentlemen," and he walks inside.
Right. I mean, if you're gonna steal something, just take the door. I don't get it.
Yeah, no. I think that she was maybe reanimated and fucking escaped from the hospital, Georgie. Come on.
Oh,
the glass is outside,
yeah,
not inside. The window was broken out, not in.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Well, he's down here. We don't want to go in, right? Because that's not going to be good.
I'm trying to play up to Georgie's 20 int.
Harry
he is very
educated.
He is very educated, but he does not know how to put that to good use.
All right. Well, fuck. All right. Let's get over to the house. I got a bad feeling that maybe that Jackal's not in the condition that she thought it might have been in.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hope that the car can go faster than a reanimated dead person.
All right, so you get to the house. It's middle of the night. It's like midnight-ish by now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to the house. I've got the map here if we need it. It's a Victorian stick-style house. For those watching at home, this monograph, this old haunted house, and this old haunted house 2 are an indispensable resource for keepers on the go.
Especially when you're doing 1920s Cthulhu.
Yep. One of the best resources I ever got for the monograph series. No, I did not write it. I'm giving props to whoever did. And the author is not on the cover, of course. Anyway. So you get to the house. It's raining. This house has a large veranda by the front door. So you're kind of underneath the rain area. I need both of you to make a spot hidden.
Okay. I'm going to switch dice because those are terrible.
Yeah, that'll help.
Maybe.
That never helps.
It did. 65. That's a pass. Under 81.
Is there anything bad that happens if you roll 100? Because I've never done that before.
Holy shit! Look at that.
Okay, no, nothing bad happens on us.
It's the jack. Oh no, it's just a dog.
Okay, so you spot that. You know how the the fence around the porch, like it's waist high, made of wood with slats.
Hmm.
At the corner where one of the posts is, like two of the slats are broken, and the railing has been pushed off of the post, and it all looks very recent.
Broken out as if it had come from inside the house out.
It's from the porch to the side yard.
But broken off the porch.
Broken
right? Like
off
it's on the
the
porch going. Okay, yeah. I want to actually look around because it's raining.
Mhm.
Are there any bear footprints? Are there any dog, jackal, wolf, like animal prints?
Okay, you kind of to look for prints. You kind of have to get off the porch and kind of come around to where the slats were broken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely do that. If I have to, I get my lighter out.
Okay. Before you can even look for tracks in the wet dirt and the grass, you find a mangled corpse of a man, about 35. It looks like both arms are broken. Looks like the chest has been caved in. Eyes are rolled back. The body is like just deathly pale, soaking wet, kind of like the bushes are all like a lot of the bushes are like the branches are snapped, almost like he was killed and just like shoved among the hedges roughly to hide the body.
God, Harry, what are the chances that this is Reuben?
Yeah, I think so. Right? Probably. I think so. Fuck. Look,
Dude, if this is him, Harry, if this is him, then that means the boy's inside.
Yeah. All right, we'll come back to this. Let's go. And
Okay,
round up the porch.
I'm gonna make a quick dash back and grab the Winchester out of the car, and rush back over.
Okay, the door is open, and when I mean open, I don't mean unlocked. I mean it's
opened.
Yep. It's not wide open, but it was opened like a crack.
Okay.
Suddenly there's a crash of lightning.
Of course.
I need both of you to make a spot hidden roll.
All right. Ooh, that's a 14, baby. That's at least a hard.
Come on. I made it by 1 and you got to updo me?
That's an extreme. I got an extreme.
Nice.
Okay, so you're kind of just stepping into the house. And there's that like crash of thunder and it like illuminates the entire room. And then through the just out of the corner of your eye in the flash, you see like a figure, like behind, like you sense movement behind you, and you see in the flash of light, there's the shadow of a figure over both of you, and you just start to smell this weird, like antiseptic chemical hospital smell.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, with the rifle.
And then as you turn, when you like cock the rifle and turn, you just see a blur of motion, but there's like muddy bare footprints on the porch behind you. So don't lose it and keep it away from any fluid liquids. We were just talking about you, Regina. They almost brought you on this one.
But the figure is no longer there.
No longer there.
Okay. I think
because you're now in the main hall.
Yeah.
There's a stairway leading up the stairs on your right. There's 3 exits to your left, leading to the back of the house, the side of the house, and then the front parlor.
All right, hey, we gotta find the boy first.
Yeah. No, I agree. Probably upstairs.
I'm thinking the bedrooms are probably going to be upstairs.
Right? Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. So you go, you rush upstairs and you see there's a door immediately in front of you, like a door to the right, a door to the left, and then kind of a hallway. There's like 2 bedrooms on the opposite side of the house, a sitting room in the front, and another bedroom in the back. So there are 4 bedrooms up here. You go to so all of the doors are closed.
So I think I go. I got this side. You got that side.
All right.
And pistol out, up. Open up the door.
Yeah.
Okay, you go to the first bedroom, which is a guest room. It's like nondescript, beds made. You see a man's travel bag here. The bed hasn't been slept on, but it looks like somebody was staying in this room.
Yeah.
Right.
So who was going clockwise? Who was going counterclockwise?
I'll go counter.
Okay. So Harry, you're going clockwise. So the room at 12 o'clock is the master bedroom.
Okay.
And of course, nobody slept in it for a while. You're not sure how long she's been in the in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Georgie, when you go to the 6 o'clock room, that's the front room with the big bay window, and that is looks like it is Janice's office.
Oh, okay. Real quick. So, how much can I? Are there? There are 1920s. There's lights, right?
Yeah, there's lights.
This
This
been
house wired for
retrofitted with
electricity.
lights.
Yeah.
All right.
You turn the light on.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the light on real quick. Just like scan for the jackal.
Okay. You do find that there's a bunch of taxidermy in here.
Yeah.
And there's taxidermy here and there hanging on the walls. Her husband was a taxidermist. Is the taxidermist.
Not creepy.
But you find the jackal. It is lying on the floor, broken in half, and the interior looks like it was hollowed out, and now it's oozing green slime that reeks of rotten eggs. The room is filled with books, historical artifacts, and numerous taxidermy. Do you want to make a search of the room?
Not yet. I'm gonna leave the light on just as like a physical reminder that we need to go back there, but I want to find the boy first.
Okay, you guys get to both. You guys both get to the the east side of the house at the same time. And opening a door, one of the 2 doors, you do find it's a child's bedroom, and there is a child asleep in the bed.
I put my finger to my lips. I look in, like I flick the lighter, look in to make sure that there's nothing creeping. And then
no footprints.
Yeah.
No mud.
Back out and, leave the door open just a crack so we could hear or, if we need to get in right away. Say, well, he looks like he's okay, right? And I mean, the GM said he was sleeping, so I know he's still alive.
No, you just see him. You saw his chest moving.
He moves a little bit when we
open the door. Yeah.
Okay, make a stealth roll.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, that might be
success.
Let me see.
Okay, you get out of the room without waking the kid.
Yep, success. 40 under 57.
Ooh, you are stealthy.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we like crack the door open and leave it there, I'll like wave Harry over, be like, I found the jackal, and I'll take him over to the study.
Oh, good.
Not good.
The bedroom window was closed, Oscar, right? Like there was no.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Harry's happy for the moment. At least he's a jackal.
It's not gonna last long.
Well, how did it get out? She said she did the ritual. Maybe she said something wrong. Maybe
I don't know. I mean, maybe because she's been sick, it got weakened. Like maybe like the seal got weakened because of her being sick and all.
Oh, maybe when she died, it broke the spell, right? Maybe couldn't hold it in anymore.
Maybe Spock's stupid brother Reuben knocked it over by accident. I don't know. Bunch of stuff could have happened.
I think maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. But why would he be in here messing around?
I mean, regardless of how it happened, this, we got to deal with this now.
Fuck, we got to see if we can try to find that spell.
You want to search the room?
Yeah, we'll start.
Now we can start. Yeah.
Make a spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
Tell me if it's a regular success or a hard success.
That's an extreme. That's
nice.
An 11.
I got a hard, if that matters.
Okay, you both find everything there is. And apparently, this is the study of a seasoned investigator. Under her chair is taped a fully loaded 1911 automatic pistol.
Nice. Take that.
Under her desk, kind of like on brackets inside of her massive desk, is a sawed-off double-barreled shotgun, loaded, and there's a box of shells in her desk. And in the desk drawer is a silver antique dagger.
Ooh, nice. I'll take the sawed off. I'll take the sawed off and be like, "Hey, Ariel, I'll trade you the sawed off for the pistol."
And then you find the hidden box behind several fake books.
Mm.
And the box has a machete that has an ornate bone handle. There's a mason jar with some clear fluid in it, 3 wooden stakes, and a matching mallet.
Jesus Christ, she's loaded for bear in here. But she should have kept in
Janice,
contact with us.
Vampire Slayer.
Jesus.
At that point, the doorbell rings.
Oh, fuck, it's probably the cops, right?
I mean, yeah, it's got to be.
And you hear, Uncle Reuben? Uncle Reuben, somebody's at the door.
You talk to the kid. I'll get down. I'll go down and talk to whoever's at the door.
Okay, let's do Harry first.
Okay.
Okay, Harry.
You're gonna be better with the kid than I am.
I holster the pistol. Go in. I gently knock on the door. He didn't say what the kid's name was, but
no.
So I knock on the door and I say, "Hey, little guy. My name is Harry."
He immediately gets scared and he says, "Who are you?" And he starts going, "Reuben, Uncle Reuben."
Uncle Reuben had to go outside. My name is Harry Stanton. I was friends with your mom. We worked together a little bit. I'm a private investigator. Your dad sent us, Scott. Your dad.
She says, "You're from New York, the detective."
Yeah, that's right. Your mom sent me a letter. She wanted us to come and see her. Unfortunately, we heard that she wasn't doing too good.
Yeah, she's in the hospital with my dad.
How are you doing? How do you feel? What's your name?
He says, "My name is Dennis. You're gonna need to make a persuade check to calm him down. A charm check to calm him down."
Charm check. I only have that at 30. Let's see what happens.
Like you said, better you than
22.
Me.
Okay.
Nice.
He calms down and he said, "I'm okay. It's hard when mom and dad aren't here, but hopefully mom will be home soon.
Again, I wince a little bit. This is not the right time.
She said, and then he goes, I had the best dream.
Oh yeah, why don't you tell me about it?
The blue fairy came and said it would grant me any wish I wanted.
Oh, well that's a nice dream.
I wish for my mommy to come home.
Oh, you did
At
you?
which point we will switch to Georgie answering the door. The door is there.
And same like I'll rest the Winchester up against the wall next to the door, like on the open side, not like behind the door. So it's leaning there, and then like pistol in the back of my pants.
Okay. So the door's open, still a crack. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll kind of like open. I'll open it more. And just see who's there.
You see there's this shadowy gaunt figure in the dark of the thing, and you hear a voice say, Georgie boy, been a while. Aren't you going to invite me in? It is my house after all. And then there's a crash of lightning, and I need you to make a sand check.
Don't do it. That's how they get in. You got to invite them. Don't say anything.
Boom, 27 out of 79.
Upstairs. All right, let me get the picture. Because yes, there's a picture.
Oh, nice. I like
artwork for
that.
This. And I'll
Question
explain.
Is Jesse now going to have to make a sand check?
Probably. Oh my god.
This went terrible, like right from the jump.
Well, it's a short adventure. I don't have a lot of time to build up, mood here. Okay, and this is, original artwork by Ruben Dodd.
Oh, nice, Ruben.
Yeah.
What, the dead guy?
No, the artist Ruben Dodd. I named the Uncle Ruben in his honor because he did me the solid.
Thanks for doing the art. I killed your character.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Thanks, Ruben.
Okay, did you make the sand check?
I did, yeah. 27 out of 79.
Okay. It's Janice, or maybe it was Janice.
Yeah.
It's something else now.
Hey Janice. I don't think this is a good time for you to come over. Maybe if you want to come back in the morning, I think that might be a little bit better.
I don't think so. And then, Harry, you're going to hear this. Suddenly from the porch, you hear... Hold on. Dennis, Mommy's home. Come let Mommy in. Mommy wants to give you a hug. And you hear the kid just exclaim, Mommy's here. And he dives out of bed, puts his slippers on, and he tries to run past you.
I closed the door. if I can.
You close the door. I was
going to ask for the silver knife.
And he goes, you didn't tell me my mom was home. Why are you blocking the door?
Dennis, I'm gonna need you to be a big boy right now, okay? I have to share something with you, and I don't think you're gonna like it very much.
Then you hear a voice call. Let me in, Dennis. Mommy's cold out here. It's raining. Or
I just say, Dennis, that's not your mom, buddy. Your mom, she passed away earlier. We talked to your dad. He was going to tell you in the morning. That fairy, it wasn't a good fairy.
you're gonna need to make a persuade check.
Yeah, no, I figured. It's a 34. I'm gonna spend the luck.
I think you should.
Oh no, actually no, because the other one was a charm. My persuade's a 75. That's a hard success.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And like, I put a hand on his shoulder. I try to pull him in for a hug if he doesn't resist too much, right? Like he wouldn't.
He goes, I don't understand. They said she was getting better.
Yeah, I don't know, Dennis.
But I hear her. How could she be dead?
It's not her. It's a trick. It's magic. You believe in magic, right? You saw the fairy. Sometimes magic can be real, but it can be real scary, Dennis. And I need you to be a big boy right now.
No, I know magic's real. My mom could do a little magic. She said the knife in her desk was magic. She said that if I ever needed it, I could take it.
His eyes flick down to his pocket, the silver knife in it.
Georgie, meanwhile,
yeah,
she just stares at you like the rain falling, all dripping wet, like standing there in the hospital gown, tubes coming out of her arms, and she says,
"Listen,
you're not going to let me in, Georgie, are you?"
Yeah, I'm sorry. That ain't gonna happen.
She takes a step forward till she's like right at the edge of the door, and then her eyes start glowing green, and she goes, "How about now? Pow check."
Should have closed the door, Georgie.
I mean, luckily I got a boom. That's an 2 out of 80.
Your hand starts to rise, and you're like, "Oh shit!" And you snap out of it before you could
Yeah. And when she
does you were
that,
about to say, "Come on in," and open the door, and you snap yourself out of it. What do you want to do then?
Winchester's right there. I reach over, grab it, and blow.
Okay, she's going to dive away as you're raising the gun. She's just going to dive out of line of sight.
Yeah.
Give me what's your dex?
75.
Oh, she's a little slow because she's dead. So I will let you get that shot off before she can die.
All right.
But
let's see, where is that?
Actually, she's gonna dodge, but make that anyway. I'm gonna roll my dodge. Let's see if she does.
That's gonna miss. 50 out of 29.
Okay, she is backing away. You fire, and she just dives off of the side of the porch.
Right.
And
it's hard to shoot a Winchester with one hand. That's
she's you hear her bare feet on the muddy, wet grass, just rush around the side of the house.
And I'll yell out the door. I'm not gonna go out the door, but I will yell through the doorway. I don't know what you are, but you ain't coming in, and you ain't touching that kid. And then I'm gonna slam the door closed.
Okay. Meanwhile, Harry, you hear the gunshot, and then Georgie shouting, and then slamming the door. I need you to make a listen check.
Okay. Oh, that's a 97. I don't hear shit.
Okay.
Well, let me make sure it's not a fumble. I don't know that.
Georgie, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna run upstairs. I know. I'm pretty sure she can't come in the or it whatever. I don't know. Can't come in the house. So I'm gonna run upstairs and check on Harry and the kid.
Okay. The door is closed.
And I'll you hear a very anxious, quick knocking at the door.
You okay, Georgie?
I mean, I got bad news and good news.
I heard the gunshot. I heard her. Shit.
Yeah, that's the bad news.
Come in.
You hear at the kid's window.
I figured it was coming.
And this is on the second floor, mind you.
Yeah.
And you hear, Dennis, mommy's out. Mommy's cold. Mommy wants to come in and get a towel to dry off and give you a great big hug. And the kid is like covering his ears and crying.
Can I hear that?
And he says, "You're not my mom." And he says, "Honey, those men are lying to you. They just want to keep us apart."
I think he just
can Georgie hear that through the door?
Yeah.
I yelled through the door. I was like, "Harry, that's the good news. She ain't coming in."
Yeah, I let you in, and I kind of I enveloped the kid to like try to comfort him through this horrific what's happening. And I just
I'm saying I don't think she's coming in unless we let her in. So I think we're good.
She says, "You hear, Harry? Is that you? Did you get my letter?"
Yeah, Janice, I got your letter, but you can't come in. You're not yourself.
She says, "No, I'm okay now. I'm okay. You can let me in."
This is the second floor, Janice. You're not okay. You should be outside.
She says, "Come to the window and I'll explain. I'm not going to hurt you, Harry. We're old friends."
Yeah, we were, and I'm real sad that we missed you, Janice. He says, "Georgie, how are you?"
I held on as long as I could, Harry. You owe me this. Come to the window, Harry. Come to the window.
Is that power check?
No.
Okay. I lean in real close to Georgie, and I'm like, "How are you with a blade?"
I mean, I've used one once
or it'll be based on brawl.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good at brawling.
So holding the kid, I reach in, I hand him the silver knife.
Yep.
And I say,
"I'll take that behind the bag next pistol."
Look, we're gonna have one shot at this, okay? I'm gonna go to window. I'll open the window. She's gonna try to get me. You gotta.
No, she can't.
No, look.
No, she can't. She can't get unless you say yes. She can't come through.
No. I get it. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if I open the window and you're on the side, you come over and you gotta take care of it. I mean, what are we gonna be stuck in the house? She can't go nowhere, right? Like we can't go nowhere. She can't go nowhere. She's outside.
I mean, I can always. Shit. Okay. I mean, I got an idea, but it's a backup.
I don't have any occult. All right, forget it. I can't make an occult roll. Like
you can't just a roll like a 5 or a 1 or something like that.
I'd have to roll a 5. Well, you know what?
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
I've already rolled a 2 tonight. Nope.
Okay, not tonight, but I've seen it happen.
Tonight. I don't know what it is. Ooh, you know what? What's my Cthulhu mythos? Can I make Cthulhu mythos roll? 13.
Sure. That's higher than my occult. I have a 10.
No, I'm not going to spend luck on that. Yeah. So I say, all right, Dennis, this is what I need you to do, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna put you in a closet so you stay safe. Okay, we're gonna take care of everything, but I need you to stay in the closet. Okay.
Okay.
So I grab the stuffed animal off the bed, I wrap him up in his blanket, and either carry him over and put him in, or if he's shuffling over, kind of wrap the blanket around him, close the closet, and I look at Georgie and I just kind of shake my head and I'm like, "You got this, right?"
And gritted teeth, just a nod of a head.
All right. And he goes over, pulls the curtains back, and he says,
"All right, I need you to make a sand check."
Yeah, that makes sense.
You made yours before, right, Jesse?
Yeah.
He made it, yeah.
At one point, if you could make it.
Okay.
So you made it. And now make a power check. Because the minute
I fail.
We fail the sand check or the power check.
Ooh, should I spend the luck? I should probably spend the luck, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
I rolled a 68 and I got
Out
a
of
63. I'm going to spend the 5 points.
5 luck? Yeah, sure or not.
Yeah.
Was that on your sand check or your POW check?
So you told me to make a sand, so I failed the sand.
Okay,
So,
now you need to make a POW check.
Yeah, so failed, but I spent a luck, so I pass. And then POW, I got a 14 out of 65. Should I make it extreme? Does it matter?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, all right.
So her eyes are glowing, and she's like, "Open the window and invite me in."
I say,
And as soon as I see the eyes start to glow, I will like reach around Harry and try to like wow.
Well, the window's not open yet.
yeah, I got to open the window first.
Oh, you didn't open the window? Oh, I thought you
No,
opened
I just
the
pulled the
window first,
curtains. Yeah, I pulled the curtains.
Oh, I gotcha.
She tried to put
And
the whammy on.
then made the sand check, and yeah.
I won't do that then.
So I say to her, Janice, you're not going to hurt the kid, right? That's your son.
She says, "I love him. I'm not going to hurt him.
What about Reuben?
He wouldn't let me in. You're not going to make the same mistake, are you?"
Oh, we
No,
definitely
I guess not.
No, we are. We will make this. We're not letting her in.
So I open the window,
Harry.
slowly open the window.
Harry.
Okay.
And
She
I'm
is
waiting
going to
for
try
you.
and rush in and attack you.
I
But
didn't.
Georgie will go on decks before that.
Do we have
But you
to
didn't
say
invite her in, right?
I didn't invite her in. I just opened the window.
Okay.
Because I want her to be
Georgie's
right.
going to lunge out and try and stab her in the face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, give me your attack roll, Georgie.
That's a 10. That's a
Okay.
10 out of 59.
All right,
Spend
give
luck
me,
to make it extreme. Impale that.
That is extreme. No,
is.
it's I need 2 more in order to make it extreme.
Oh,
Okay,
do it, dude.
so-
Do it, dude.
Oh no, that is. Wait, my extreme is 11.
There you go.
So
there you
that's
go.
extreme.
All right, what is the most damage you can do with a dagger and your strength bonus?
What is the dagger?
Probably a
It's
D4.
1d8, 1d. It's a d4.
Well, it's a
D4,
magic
so that
dagger. Is
it
it
would be-
more?
It is a magic dagger.
Yeah, it would be 4 because I don't have a bonus. I don't have a damage bonus. So-
Okay, you stab the creature for 4. What's your strength? And make a strength check.
My strength is a 55.
There's no way you can win this.
Ugh, 88. That's
All right,
really bad.
if this was an opposed strength roll,
Oh, okay.
hers is 100,
Oh,
and she rolled a
jeez.
13.
Fuck.
So you come out and you stab her for 4 points,
Yeah.
in this area of the chest, and she grabs your wrist and just literally
Pulls
you out of the window.
Oh, can I try to grab him?
Yes, you can. You're going to be taking 3 points of damage just from her physical attack, and if she does hurl you out the window, it'll be another 1d6. But Harry's going to grab you before that happens.
So I got a quick question. I should know this already, but I don't. In terms of regaining hit points after an adventure,
Oh, you're starting from full.
Should be at max. Okay, thank God. Because I
you're not
ended our
wounded.
last
You're not
adventure at
wounded.
3 hit points.
Okay, so Harry,
All right.
dex check to grab him in time.
I had a 55 under 75.
You do grab him, but can you hold on to him? Roll a strength check.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not going to make
At
it
the same
opposed.
time, can I grab Janice?
33. I will spend 3
Nice.
points to make it a hard if that makes it better.
Okay, she tries to pull you out. Harry grabs you, holds you.
Oh, okay.
Where are you going, Georgie?
Think I'm doing this on purpose?
And we're going to be him half hanging out of the window with her. She's got her feet against the wall, and she's like pulling on him. You're like, pulling on him. He's half out the window. Georgie, it's your round. What do you want to do?
Oh, good. Can I pull the knife out and stab her again?
Yes, you can.
Go for the heart.
Do I get a bonus die for being so close to her?
No.
Well, that's a 33 out of 59. I can spend the 4 luck to make it a hard success.
It's going to do the same. Just roll your damage. Hard success.
Okay.
I wouldn't give a big damage bonus.
All right, cool. That's a 3.
4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage so far.
Yep. So again, pulls it out and just boom, right in the arm this time, right in the shoulder.
Okay. I rolled a critical hit. I rolled an 08. So you pull out the knife, you stab her. She just grabs that wrist and just turns it, and you hear bones snap.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
A knife goes flying. It goes tumbling down into the darkness. And you may black out because you've just taken 7 points of damage.
Oof.
Oh, that puts me at 2.
You hear the bone in his arm snap. Harry, what are you doing?
I think I'm just trying to pull him back in. Like, I can't let him go. I got both hands on him, right? Like, I can't. There's not really anything else I can do. So I just want to. I'll do the same thing if I can. Like, I'll leverage myself and get a foot up on underneath the window and just give him, a mighty pull to try to pull him in.
Okay, so it is the next round. What are you doing, Georgie?
Trying not to pass out.
Okay.
I'll try. I mean, if I can do anything, I'll just try to left hand, weakly try to punch her in the face, but it's not going well.
Give me a brawl.
Yeah, the pistol. You're not very good with it, but.
Well, yeah, but my right arm is broken right now.
Oh, you're right-handed. Yeah.
Nope, 85. That's a fail. That makes sense. That's
all right.
I think Harry just yells out, "Janice!" It's. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. I don't remember what the hell the thing's name is. Egyptian ritual sacrifice.
It doesn't have a name.
Its name's Sarabath Dow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I see. Janice, you gotta stop. It's Sarabath Dow. He brought you back. Dennis brought you back. He escaped from the jackal. We didn't make it in time.
At which point she just turns to mist and melts away into the darkness.
Oh God, please hold on to me.
And
so
then
I got a.
You hear heavy footfalls over the on the roof, just blah, 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 like she's running across the roof somewhere.
And I imagine we go tumbling in a heap as she lets him go. And we're like, whoa!
Your hand is your arm is at a right angle now.
Oh yeah. Harry, I dropped the knife.
No, it's okay, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh, fuck! I wish Viv was here or Millie was here. I wish they were both here. Shit. Let me.
Anyone with medical training. Medical training.
Let me see. Let me see.
At this point, hey, Georgie is just cradle, sitting up against the wall under the window, like his arm as close as it can to him, like just holding it in like the fetal position, like an upright fetal position.
So I assume it's a snap, right? Like it's
Yeah.
completely snap.
Georgie, make a luck check.
It's a 36.
Okay. You don't see bone.
Oh,
That's
that's
not
yeah,
compound.
right.
Okay.
But
Just-
it's not at a natural angle.
Yeah.
I say, look, this is gonna hurt. Let me see. And like he grabs like the
You gonna
kid's
do first aid?
pants or whatever, and like just try to wrap it,
Okay, do a
keep
first
it
aid.
immobilized. Oh, 25 under 30.
You get
Ooh!
2 points back, and your arm is immobilized. You can't use it.
Right,
He also
yep.
he slings it to your body.
Right, yeah.
It's like being held together with like a toy truck and some and some
It's
socks.
the ladder from a fire engine.
It's a ladder.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know.
You hear from the other side of the house, Dennis, my handsome boy. He goes, these men, they're hurting your mother. I just wanted to hold you in my arms. I just want to bring you with me so we could be together forever.
And
come to me,
yeah,
Dennis.
Georgie will, like, not even thinking about it, be like, you broke my arm.
Look, did we miss something in the study?
We're hurting her. She broke my. We're hurting her.
Look, it's not important right now. Like she's trying to get into the kid. Did we miss something in the library? Like, is this spell something that we missed that we could? I mean, there was goo on the thing. Is that something?
The dagger was affecting her.
Yeah. We lost that. So as I'm in the house, the window that the dagger fell out from the front door, is there a door that's close to that? Would I have to like go 3/4 of the way around the house?
No, you have to go 3/4 of the way around the house.
Fuck. Okay. I don't know if I want to
which one of us is faster? Hey, what are the chances that she had some that there's something special about them shotgun shells?
Yeah. Let me go back and grab them. Let me see. So he'll run back down to the study, grab the box, Evil Dead style, slam it on the table. A couple of them pop out. He tips to look to see whether or not they're any kind of a special, is it salt load? Is it, something?
No, it's regular shot.
Buckshot. Yeah.
But that wasn't in the box. What was in the box was the stakes, the hammer, the jar, and
oh shit!
And the machete.
See, I know, but Harry doesn't have any occult. God damn it!
I mean, you would have known what you would have seen in movies. Nosferatu's been out in the movies.
Oh, that's true.
Is that moonshine?
No. I think this might be holy water. The mallets, the stakes.
I mean, you think it'll work?
I mean, I don't know. Like, we'd have to get it really close to get the stakes in her. Like, we'd have to let her in.
Oh, you mean like stab her with the knife close?
It worked, right? I mean,
yeah.
Well, I mean, we could fling the holy water on her if that hurts her. Then
I mean, at least maybe if it like stops her for a moment, so that
suddenly the phone rings.
Jeez. He said, all right, I'm gonna get it. Scott knows we're here. If it's the police, they were there. They saw us talking to Scott. I'm gonna get the phone.
All right, you get the phone. I'm gonna go to the. Is there a back door?
Give me a second. No, there is not.
God damn it.
Hmm.
I'll walk around like the back side of I'll basically walk around the first level, like looking out the windows, trying to get like a scope of the landscape around here.
Okay. You realize that the dining room has 2 windows, and they're directly below those 2 bedrooms on the east side. So if the dagger fell, it fell somewhere on this side of the house.
Yep. I'll let Harry get
Harry,
the phone.
you get the phone?
Yeah, I'll grab the phone.
Hi, this is Officer Watson. We have reports of a gunshot coming from your location. Is everything okay? Is anyone hurt?
Say it's coyotes.
Is it a residential neighborhood?
Yes, but the houses are very far apart. Not far enough apart that a neighbor wouldn't hear a gunshot at almost 1 a.m.
But a coyote might make sense. Rural.
If you make your fast talk roll, it sure as hell will.
I don't think I have that. He says, yes, officer. Everything is fine. This is Harry Stanton. We're at the hospital to visit Janice. We talked to her husband Scott. He asked us to come and check on his brother and his son. Since that unfortunate business at the hospital.
That doesn't explain the gunshot, sir.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think it was us. I heard it too. Maybe it was one of the other neighbors.
Okay, don't worry about it. We'll be checking it out shortly. Just don't leave the house. Sit tight in case anybody's wandering around outside.
Sure.
We'll let you know when we've cleared the area.
Okay, yeah. Be safe if someone's outside. I'll make sure all doors are locked.
No worries. We're on
it. Coyotes.
And he hangs up.
Georgie, we got a problem.
Yeah, you mean the undead mom outside? Yeah, I'm aware of that.
No, the cops are coming. That's not going to be good for them. I should have just let it ring.
Did you tell them there were coyotes outside?
No, I told them it wasn't us. They were going to come and investigate. He's got the
coyotes.
He's got the stakes out in the bedroom. He's got the holy water on the thing. He's got the lid off. He says, I don't think she's going to let us lure her close again.
No, but all right. So, and I'll like point over to the dining room. I was like, there's a couple of windows over there. If the daggers, probably around this area. So I'm figuring if I jump out the window, try to get the dagger, if you're there with the holy water, maybe I'll like you like throw it out there if she comes in and like scare her off, and hopefully I can jump back in.
With your 3 hit points left and your broken arm.
Yeah. Yep. How are you going to jump in out a window? Your arm's broken.
I mean, I got legs. They ain't broken.
You're not going to be able to climb up in the window. What's wrong with you?
I got 1 good arm and 2 good legs. That's 3 out of 4.
Look,
I might not be able to read, but I can do a little bit of math.
I mean, I'll do it. You got to stay with the kid.
It means the kid has to come downstairs.
It's going to take both of us here. One of us has to go outside and get the dagger. One of us has to throw the holy water.
So you say throw. What do you think? Mechanically, maybe that's a throw?
If the cops show up, you're going to be the better one to deal with them.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to listen to me. They find that body in the hedges. I mean, clearly wasn't shot, so I think we may be in a cleared area. Look, let me bring the kid downstairs, okay? Let me close this window. So I close the window.
I don't think we want him being down here when this goes down.
Well, if we leave him alone and she gets into his head, then she might get him to open up the window.
Oh, well, if we just lock him in the closet.
Yeah, he looks around.
That won't traumatize him.
I mean, it's kind of an asshole move, but if we like just prop the door closed, he can't get out.
I look around the room if he's got like a little desk with a little chair.
Yeah, you can lock him in there.
Okay. I open the door first and I say,
Yeah,
all right, buddy.
First, yeah.
We're gonna look, you gotta stay in here. I'm gonna make sure that nobody could get in, okay? And the police are gonna come soon and everything's gonna be okay, all right? You're okay?
I'm okay.
Okay, just be strong, be brave.
All right.
I close the door.
You lock him in his closet and come put a chair in front of it.
All right, and remember, don't cry because this is the 1920s and men don't cry.
This kid's gonna need so much therapy.
Well, that's not our fault.
The 1920s therapy doesn't exist yet.
All right, what are you guys doing? You're gonna.
You want me to jump? I can take the holy water with me, and if she comes, I'll fling it and grab the dagger, and then you jump back through the window.
No offense, Harry, but that's a dumb idea.
But what if your arm is broken? You're right-handed. What are you going to flail around with your left hand? What are you going to do?
I'll at the very least I can get the dagger back through the window, and then hopefully, if you're good with the holy water, then I'll be able to run back in. All right, you just be quick with that. You just be quick with that jar, okay?
I don't have a real good. My arm's not that great, Georgie.
It's Harry. It's water. All right, it goes out. You're good. It's not like I'm asking you to hit a mouse with it. It's a grown woman. Pretty sure if you get in the general area, we'll be okay.
And I don't like it. Okay.
Oh, you think I'm really a big fan of this either? But we got to do what we got to do, right?
All right. So what do you want to do?
How much distance from the window to the ground?
Like 3 feet. You don't have to drop out. It's fine.
Okay. So I'll have the lid off the holy water. We'll open the window. And then go open up the window in the kitchen, maybe, right? And then like bang around in the kitchen to see if that draws her. And then run back to the other room and I'll help you out. And then grab the holy water, right? Like left arm. So you're not having to like get jarred or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then just wait, like half hanging out the window with the jar of holy water.
Right.
Okay, so you Georgie, you exit the window and you're looking for the dagger.
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna jump out the window.
Can we find a flashlight first? Can we like go through the kitchen drawers and shit with the door?
Make a luck roll to see if you found a flashlight when you were rummaging through the kitchen.
Boom, 15.
You do have a flashlight.
Great. Lower him out the window.
Flashlight in my mouth when I jump out the window.
Okay, with a flashlight, I will allow you a bonus dice to the spot hidden to find the dagger in the dark.
All right. I jump out the window.
Okay.
Oh, that's an 11.
Nice.
11. That is an extreme success. 11 out of 55.
Okay. So you get out of the window without being harmed. What are you doing?
Immediately, like drop down to one knee, like grab the flashlight out of my mouth, turn it on. I'll probably already have it turned on before I even jump out the window. So like turn the flashlight on, jump out the window, drop to one knee, and like immediately down on the ground looking for the dagger.
Okay, make spot hidden.
Wasn't that the 11?
Was that? Oh, you did spot it.
Yeah, 11 out of 55.
Okay. You got an extreme.
Yep.
Okay, you go over to where the dagger is.
Unless I don't spot it because it's not there.
No, when you go, you go to grab the dagger.
Yeah.
And as you're like grabbing it, you feel like, how am I going to describe this? Okay. So as you go to reach the dagger, suddenly, like all of the dirt and the grass just erupts.
Mm-hmm.
And she like pops up from under the ground, holding the dagger. And she makes 2 attacks. One just to grab you,
Yeah.
which she misses, and you go like stumbling back. And she says,
Yeah.
"Looking for this," and she hurls the dagger at Harry, who's hanging out of the window. Um, I actually rolled an 11.
Oof.
Uh, so
Dodge.
good news is you're just going to take half damage from this attack.
Okay.
She rolled 7 points. You take 3.
All right. I'll take that. I can do that.
Because the dagger was intentionally hurled at the mason jar.
Ah.
So it shatters the mason jar. It opens up a gash in your forearm, and the holy water just goes spilling out on into the grass below the windowsill.
Does it splash on me?
Not enough that you're gonna try and wipe it on her.
I was gonna go hug her. Yeah.
If that's your dumb idea, it's not gonna work. Okay, party's round. Georgie's kind of on his butt. You're, hanging out the window with a broken mason jar and a gash in your arm.
I think I roll out the window, grab the knife, right? Because I don't think A, someone's already heard the gunshot. B, that's probably not gonna work. So
Okay,
like
so you roll out the window and pick up the dagger.
grab the dagger. Yep. If I can be in front of Georgie, I'll be in front of Georgie.
No, because he was right by the dagger.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep, out of the dirt.
I'm gonna kind of roll up and jump to grab, just to hold onto her.
So you're gonna grab and grapple her.
Yep.
Okay. You go to do that, and as soon as you get your arms around her, like you're about to tackle her, she turns to mist, and you fall right through her. And then she sails over and coalesces right by Harry.
I go for the prison shank right in the kidney.
Okay, before you could do the prison check, as you turn to her, you make contact with the glowing eyes, and you need to make a POW check.
Shit. Ooh, that's a 17, baby.
Nice.
It's hard.
Okay.
I can make it extreme. I'd rather not.
She says, drop the knife and, bring me the boy. But you're not affected by her command. You're not ensorcelled by her gaze.
But I think he plays it for a second. Like he stops for a minute and looks at her.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Oh, Janice." And he starts to lean a little bit and then just goes to stab her in the heart.
Okay.
We're in the chest, right?
I'll allow you a bonus dice for trying to lure her into dropping her guard down a bit. So go ahead with that stab.
Let's see. That's going to be a 39. And my fighting brawl is a 73. So I'm going to spend, but does it make a difference if it's hard?
No.
Okay. So I stabbed the shit out of her.
Okay, give me damage.
All right. And I do have a damage bonus. And that is going to be 6 points. If there's nothing else on the dagger.
Okay, you stab her, and she takes 2 steps back and almost convulses, and then just collapses to the floor like a marionette with its strings cut. And she lays there unmoving.
I go to her and I just say to her, "Janice, I'm real sorry we didn't make it. and then I slip the dagger into, between the ribs into the heart again to
Okay. Doesn't
kind
react.
of make sure.
She just doesn't react to it.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. And Jesse's not here, so we're gonna have to wait for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't take a shower before we played this game.
Why you're all sweaty?
I'm sweaty.
I guess I did my job then.
Oh, shit. This is good. And it's fat. Like, I know it's, for the book, so it's gotta be fast, but
Yeah.
it was really fast.
When my wife read it, she did a quick edit. She really liked that it lulls everybody to think that, you're going to get this big exposition when you get there, and then she's already dead.
Yeah.
And then you think you have a month, and you don't.
Right,
It's like,
right.
So it's like the drive to Albany is like a roller coaster, and then after that, everything is just to hell.
Yeah. So Jesse, when you walked away, she tried to ensorcel me again, and I kind of leaned into it to play it off, and then stabbed her in the chest. She went down, and then I went up to her and I said, "Janice, I'm real sorry we didn't make it," and then slipped the dagger between the ribs into the heart. No movement. So I just say to you, I think that's it. Let's get back in the house. Shit, they're going to be looking for the body. I say we just leave her. Say some sick fuck must have dropped her off back here. The Reuben went out. He maybe found somebody outside with the body. They killed him, right? Like, we're with the kid.
I mean, are we sure it's it? Are we sure it's done though?
He stabs her again.
Body doesn't react.
We can't put a stake in her, right? Shit, they're gonna see that and think, well, maybe we could, right? Some sick fuck, right?
God, all right, this is gonna sound really messed up to say, but like, do we cut its head off?
I don't know.
I don't know what to do. I've never run into this kind of thing before. I don't.
Fuck. Let me go get that. Let me get the steak and a hammer.
Okay,
you wait here.
You get the steak in the mouth.
I'll just like left hand on the pommel of the dagger, just holding it into her chest, just in case.
Okay, so you come over, and she's still laying there in the rain, in the wet grass in this rainy night, and on this, her side yard. You've got the steak.
I got a pair of gloves. Like, if she's got gloves,
Okay.
or I like grab a shirt or something, so I'm not touching anything.
No problem.
We swap the dagger out, put the mallet, put the spike, put the.
So you're doing this.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so you drive the wooden stake through her heart.
Yeah.
And she regains consciousness and gasps, and like grabs your arm. And then you see her eyes clear, and she says, "I knew I could count on you too."
I think he
says-
scoops her up and hugs her.
She says, "Tell Dennis and Scott that I'm sorry. I fought as long as I could."
We will. It's okay. Just you rest now. You rest.
And
he's like stroking her hair. And
she just, and then finally you see the life go out of her, and she just like crumples. And then you start to feel heat coming from her body.
Oh shit! I lay her back down and I start backing up. I'm like, Georgie, I think we might still have a problem.
She bursts into flames.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And within minutes, there's nothing left, not even bones. Just a charred outline on the wet grass that's quickly washed away.
Is this all sand check? This all feels like a sand
Yeah,
check
it's a
to
sand
me.
check. Yeah, definitely a sand check.
30. I make it.
Hey, 62. I made it. All right.
Okay.
At first, I was looking at my luck, and I was like, "Oh no!" It's like,
is there anything else you want to do?
We take the dagger, pocket that.
Oh yeah, we need to get everything.
So there's no fingerprints because she burned in the dust along with the stake. The mallet doesn't have fingerprints on it, but we'll go hide. So I guess we grab that stuff. Like we put it off to the side, right? Like Scott doesn't know it's there. He's dead anyway. The kid's not going to need
all
it.
that needs to go in your car. Like we need to get rid of all this.
I think leave Ruben in the bushes. Again, Scott knew we were coming here, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. So I'm not overly concerned about it.
Right. Yeah.
So we just say when we got here, Ruben wasn't in the house. That's not a lie.
Right.
That's strategically leaving out bits of information.
Okay. So what do you tell the police when they get here?
So we go in, kind of clean up. They knock on the door. I assume they ask for Ruben. We say, he wasn't in the house when we got here. We were at the hospital when we heard about Janice's body.
Yeah, we let Dennis
missing.
out of the closet before they show
up.
Yeah,
we let Dennis out of the closet. Yeah, for sure.
Dennis is hysterical, crying. The cops asked what happened, and he said, that my mom came home from the hospital, and she was dead, and she was trying to hurt me, and the cops are like, "That's okay. That's it's just a nightmare. Nobody's trying to hurt you."
Yeah.
And they don't believe him.
Yeah, and Harry tries to play that up.
Yeah, we wanted to leave it to his dad to tell him, but I kind of let it slip, and I feel real bad.
And they said, we searched the ground. Wasn't his father said that you were checking on him and that his brother was supposed to be watching him? Any sign of where he went?
No, we didn't see. He wasn't in the house. I don't say we didn't see him. I say he wasn't in the house. The door was open, so we came in to check on to check on Dennis, and he was sleeping at the time.
Well, if you don't mind, if we have a look through the house and search the grounds.
No, of course.
Okay, they look through the house, search the grounds. You see the cop go over and look over at the broken parts of porch, and then flash his light down but beyond that, and doesn't react, and just kind of continues his search around the side of the house.
Like me and Harry look at each other and I mouth what the fuck?
What do you guys want to do?
Georgie I'll go out to have a cigarette after that and just kind of try to nonchalantly lean on the porch and look over the side.
Make a sand check.
Oh, that's he's gone. He's not there. Ah, fuck, he's a vampire.
The body's gone.
Fuck.
And we're gonna end there. Damn it. With the Loomis, the Michael Myers moment. You can't kill the boogeyman, and you look at the body's gone, and then the spooky music starts playing, and we fade to black.
Shit.
It fades to black with just the embers of the cigarette right in the last thing that.
Oh, this was cinematic as fuck. You guys did great.
Damn it.
I gave you some time. I said, is there anything else you want to do?
I know.
Oh.
Damn it.
I thought Georgie was gonna die.
Me too.
Really close, man. That was really close.
It was one of two things. Either he was falling out that
You're like,
window
how'd you break
or
your
she
arm?
was gonna fucking rip his head off.
Do you need an ambulance?
Oh,
That's all
no, I'm good. I
injury.
still got 4 hit points. We're good.
Well, what do you guys think? It seemed like everybody had a good time.
Yeah, that
It
was
was
really
good.
good.
It was intense, right? Because like you said, you're boop, 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 kind of coming up, and then everything is just like whoa down the body.
Yeah.
The whole rest of the
Yeah,
ride.
I thought there was gonna be, and I mean it's like expectation, right? Like I thought it was gonna be like try to find it, something's like it's not there, someone stole it, or in like the hunt for the jackal, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But then as soon as you were like body's missing from the morgue, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like that.
Oh, we're
Like-
we're doing this, are we? Okay.
No, that was really good.
I love short little one session,
Yeah.
like this whole thing took place in like less than 24 hours. Like you
Right.
left New York at 11 and everything was wrapped up in Albany by like 3 a.m.
Right,
Yeah, that's definitely cool. I enjoyed that a lot.
Cool.
Nice and tight. I mean, we could have, not dicked around, but like, we could have milked it for a little bit longer.
We could have chewed
Yeah.
up the scenery for 4 hours if we needed to, but don't need to.
Well, but at the same time, there were certain things that I don't want to say prevented it, but like, we get to the house, there's the dead body, we need to check on the boy, then there's the knock on the door, and then she's at the window, and then the cops call. Like there was a bunch, and like as soon as the cops call, like, okay, we gotta do all this before the cops show up.
Right.
Mhm.
Or else she's gonna start murdering them as soon as they show up to the door.
Right.
So to those young keepers watching at home, this is what you call guiding the narrative without forcing the narrative. These are all believable things that will drive your characters forward without forcing them down a path. By having the cops show up, they know we've got to take care of this now, or those cops are going to be dead. And it's going to be the whole send more cops, send more paramedics situation.
Yeah.
Having the kid in the house still alive means they've got to secure the kid, and so it's all of these things that they have to do without saying you don't have a choice. You're limiting their believable options by doing believable things to happen.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Like you want to play a character who's in the world and is going to do things like, oh yeah, we just, we shoot her until she stops moving, or we burn the house down, or we blah, blah, whatever. Like it's not realistic in a sense. Like, yeah, it's called Cthulhu and there's magic and monsters and vampires or whatever. But like, if you're in that situation, what would you do in that situation?
Right. No, this was great. This was solid play, decent scenario, well executed. This is the way it should be,
Yeah.
All right, so I will read the author's notes on this one to give you some insight. This scenario is dedicated to my wife, Mitzi. Happy Valentine's Day 2024. I wrote this right before Valentine's Day.
Nice.
She loves vampires. Loves. Big vampire girl. To everyone who reached out to me during my lengthy health battles of 2023, thank you. Could not have made it through it without you. This work was born from a terrible nightmare I had while battling a staph infection, heavily sedated due to broken bones, after falling asleep listening to my wife watch The Lost Boys.
Oh, jeez.
My dear friend Ruben Dodge created the illustration for me shortly thereafter. So I had the art done before I ever wrote the scenario because it was like the most terrifying nightmare I ever had. And it was that image of that, desiccated corpse with, tubes and wires coming out of its body, limping home from the hospital. Because I mean that's where my mind was throughout
Right,
my
right.
entire spring and summer. Just tubes and wires and all of that. But yeah, I was like, well, I'm not wasting this nightmare. I'll do something with it eventually. And then they were like, oh, we need, we're doing the souvenir book. We need short, little submissions. I'm like, well, I've got a short idea I could throw together really quickly.
That's awesome.
And hence Home from the Hospital.
That was good. And you like the name, I guess, should have given it away, but once you're in and immersed and you're playing, like not thinking about the name of the scenario, right? Like
Nope. Yep.
it's right there for you to find it.
It was going to be called Mama Came Home. And I'm like, no, that's way too
Too on the nose.
But Home from the Hospital, it's just okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it speaks to her condition too in the beginning. Like she's in the hospital. So like that could mean anything, right? Like home from the hospital, it could be the cemetery, it could be actually home from the like any number of things.
I didn't hope, but I'm like, man, if they don't put a stake through her and they're gonna be like, the body's just gonna be like they'll find the body and then they'll bury it, and then the grave will be empty. Like somebody dug up the body. Oh, and and Ruben's body's missing too. And he'd be like, but then you finished her off and forgot about Ruben. So I'm like, I'm gonna have Ruben just slip away in the chaos.
And now we have a Jin just wandering New York.
Yeah. Well, it's upstate New York, so it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but now it's got a grudge.
Right.
Yeah, but that's okay. This is a long-term campaign. You may meet Ruben one day.
Yeah.
So it depends on your vampire lore, right? Like if we killed his sire in Janice, then it could have killed him, right?
She's technically a creature based on vampires. She's not a vampire per se. She has other powers. She doesn't have all the powers of the vampires. I let her scale walls like a spider, turn into mist and fly, and charm with her gaze.
Yeah.
But I didn't give her turning into wolves and all that shit. So she's a weaker version of a vampire, but still pretty powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was definitely cool. I'm glad you gave me the Nosferatu because it's like, fuck, I think I know what, like, as far as like, oh, she's probably a vampire, but with 5% occult, like, I don't know that. Is that part of the zeitgeist, right? Like,
you want to know a really fucking weird piece of trivia that I learned? You know why there's like not a real complete or good version of Nosferatu? Like the movie's just shit. Like when we see it today. Because the German filmmaker got sued by Bram Stoker.
What?
Saying that Nosferatu was a ripoff of Dracula that they didn't own the rights to. And the lawsuit stuck, and they had to go around and destroy every copy of Nosferatu.
Oh,
seriously?
Wow. And I think one or two really shitty copies somehow survived the purge, and that's what we have today.
Wow.
I was like 6 months years ago years old when I learned that one.
Oh, I didn't know that. I think I had a VHS copy somewhere.
By 1925, I think Nosferatu had been out for a few years.
Yeah.
And Dracula was on Broadway by then, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So it's in the popular zeitgeist then.
Right.
Okay. Cool. I wonder. Fuck. I gotta try to succeed at one of those occult rolls so I can start bumping that up.
Yeah.
Right.
Spend all the luck. What do we get in the way of sanity rewards?
Oh, roll 1d6 for defeating Janice.
I shouldn't have put my dice away.
Ooh, that's a 5.
And 1d4 for saving Dennis.
Okay. And that's a 3. Nice.
I'm like the most sane I've ever been.
How do you want to handle luck refreshes? Because I don't think we've ever refreshed luck on these characters.
Looks
You
like
said
I
this
have
is the
at one
fifth
point.
This is the 5th time you've played, right, Harry?
Yes.
I need you to make 5 luck checks and tell me if you fail any of them.
Okay. Let me pull up my sheet again. My luck is down at 35, so failure is, well, we'll see what happens.
Failure is likely.
Yeah. So 50 failed the first one.
Failure.
85 failed the second one. 4, so I made the third one. 5, I made the fourth one. I made 5.
Yeah, one more.
77 failed the last one. So failed
Roll
3.
3d10, and that's your luck being restored.
Ooh, nice. Let's see. That's a 9, an 8, and what the fuck is that? A 6.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Same thing for you, Georgie. However many adventures you've played, they're supposed to roll luck restoration at the end of every adventure.
Yeah, I think this is his 4th. So
Makes me back to 58.
That's a 23. 23, 27, 97.
There you go.
That's a failure.
And 4.
Jeez.
How many adventures has Georgie been on?
4, I believe.
4.
Yeah, Eldritch Infestation.
3 successes,
this
1 failure.
And Georgie played in To Put Away Childish Things, right?
Yeah, so he was in Childish Things, Eldritch Infestation, and this one. So I think it's actually only 3.
Is it only 3?
Yeah, because my 5 was Childish Things, Girl in the Pines, Eldritch Infestation, Swamp Song, and then this one.
Oh, all right, yeah. So I guess it's only been 3. Oh, it's just I guess Childish Things was such a long one.
Childish Things actually is 3 adventures.
Yeah.
It's like a mini campaign. So I would allow that to be three adventures.
Ooh, let me roll 2 more luck checks then.
No, that would be.
I wrote it in 3 adventure chapters.
Yeah. Oh, well, 4 successes and 1 failure.
So I failed both of those at the original luck then. So that's another 12. Ooh, yeah, baby.
So do I roll for the successes or the failures? I can't remember.
You roll for the failures.
Okay, so I only get 1.
Yeah, the lower your luck, the more likely you are to.
That's right. Yeah.
Get luck back.
Ooh, I get 7 back though.
Nice.
Dracula was on Broadway in 1924. Well, actually, it was in England, a play in 1924. I don't know when it opened in New York. '27. It's a Broadway play in New York in 1927.
It could have been in the news though, right? Dracula opens in London.
Well, the book had been out for a while, so.
Yeah. I don't know if Harry's a reader. Harry might be a reader. My Edu is 70.
Hey, me too.
Yeah. Maybe we'll say Harry's a reader.
All right, so play us out, Keyboard Cat.
All right. Well, thank everybody for checking it out. We had a handful of people jumping in and out tonight. This was a super fun scenario. You'll be able to get this in the commemorative book at TotalCon.
Rising Phoenix
Phoenix
in April in Massachusetts.
Cool. What's going on with Golden Goblin? You have anything new for sale? What's the store look like? What's happening?
We have just opened pre-orders for Caveat Emptor, the Cthulhu Invictus Companion, which has 1 long scenario, 4 new professions, 4 new pre-gens, a chapter on the Stygian blood magic, which has I think 8 new spells and 12 deep magic versions of existing spells.
Nice.
There's an essay on Roman gardens. There's new rules for live capture of animals. There's a new weapon, lasso. And there are 3 sinister seeds for adventure hooks for to be played in the aftermath of the adventure Caveat Emptor.
Nice.
So it's a lot of chunky material. Very excited about the new pre-gens. People have play tested them. So they're a lot of fun. I am going to a brand new con that I've never been to. The weekend after this one, actually. It's at the Cradle of Aviation on Long Island. It is a Long Island tabletop something. I'll be running Girl in the Pines and Manumission. Just going for Saturday. But seems like a really well-organized con, and it is very close to my house. So
the Long Island Tabletop Gaming Expo.
Yes.
You want to throw a link? I'll throw that in the show notes then.
Jesse, you got that? Since you
I got it. Yeah.
Okay. So I will be there on the Saturday the 6th, and 2 weeks after that, from the 19th to the 21st, I will be at Rising Phoenix with my team, the Goblin Phoenix Riders.
Nice.
We have T-shirts.
That's awesome.
With a logo, a team logo, and everything. It's fucking ridiculous. Hold on. I'll actually show you guys. The wrong place.
Throw a link for that in the show notes as well. Ooh, here we go.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool. Nice.
Because it's Rising Phoenix, and we are goblins, and this is Cthulhu Invictus. I was ashamed to ask Ruben Dodds to do this, and he was absolutely giddy for the opportunity to do something this ridiculous.
Yeah,
I think it's very reminiscent of the '80s Dragon Magazine cartoons art in the back.
Yeah.
The block of ice is a very nice touch.
I love. Yeah, I can't wait to get our T-shirts on and do all of that.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I've got 2 cons coming up next month, and we just put our pre-orders up for the Caveat Emptor, which we hope to get out next month. It's almost done with layout, and then we're going to be sending it to Chaosium for approval. If we do enough pre-sales, we may be able to do a print run.
Oh, nice.
It's the first project we're not kickstarting. So hopefully, it's a test project. We invested some capital in this, really hoping I don't regret it. But you roll the dice, you see what happens.
And they can pre-order on the goldengoblin.com.
Yep. Golden Goblin Press, our web store. It's available for pre-orders. Nice. And if we do, and once it's done, and we go from pre-orders to orders, the price is going up.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
So act now.
What's the cutoff?
When Chaosium finally gets back to us and say, yeah, you can release it. Probably within 48 hours of that, and I don't know when that's happening. Okay. A layout should be done soon, then I send it for approval. Typically, that could take anywhere between 1 and 3 weeks.
Okay, so you got about a month to get it at the reduced rate. Pre-order now. And there's a link always for Golden Goblin in the show notes. Sweet.
Well, that's all I got going. As if I got a lot going on. But that's what's going on. Right. Now.
What about you, Jesse?
I'm in some Legends of Tabletop stuff.
Working a lot of overtime right now.
We're working a lot of overtime, and Runners is on nearing its 4th year of development. So
Who needs books? Whatever.
that might come out in 2030. We'll see.
Shit.
It all
Cool.
depends on if our game can actually get some of the mechanics tested.
Yeah, well, I mean, mechanics.
Yeah, mechanics.
Nice. All right. Well, again, thanks everybody for checking it out. We have our Patreon up. If you want to throw a couple of bucks our way, or even better, go throw some bucks at Golden Goblin. You can order cool products over there. There's a tip jar on the website. You can throw some money at Oscar. You enjoy what he does. You support him doing all the cool stuff. We're going to do this anyway. This might not be like a good, like this probably isn't the best way to sell this, but whatever, I guess. I mean, we're still just going to play games. So
if you want to watch good friends playing decent games and having a relatively good time, we're your channel.
There you go. I'm gonna clip that. Just play that at the end.
We are lightly trained semi-professionals here.
Ratings and reviews on iTunes or whatever your podcatcher of choice, not Google Podcasts. Fuck you, Google. I have to transfer all my shit over in another week. But that's super helpful. Tell your friends. Tell people you don't like. If you don't like it, tell people you don't like. Maybe they'll like it, and then we'll get it on the rebound.
If you don't like the show and there's someone you don't like, then tell them about it, and maybe they'll hate it too.
And if you're an amateur filmmaker and you want the screen rights to Home from the Hospital, I can be reached at oscar@goldengoblinpress.com.
There you go.
Hey, it happened.
We're gonna pitch it to Netflix. They'll buy anything. At least they used to. I don't know about now. You don't have to worry about a second season when they're going to cancel it because you can just do it all in one shot.
My ass is still burnt from Cowboy Bebop. I thought it was a great show.
It was.
I don't know. I tried to watch Last Airbender and I gave up after the 2nd episode, so I don't.
No, I thought it was good.
Yeah,
anyway.
I haven't watched it yet. I don't
take
know.
a watch. Make up your own mind.
All right,
I know people hate on it. My wife and I saw it. We really enjoyed
it. The cartoon was some of the best TV I've ever watched, hands down.
Some of the best TV ever made. I would say.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it was phenomenal. Just phenomenal.
Best example of positive masculinity is Uncle Iroh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
A role model to us all. God rest his the voice actor's soul.
So good. It was so good.
Yeah. I would say it was the first cartoon that made me cry, but that's a lie. So
if you can get through Tales of Ba Sing Se without crying, you don't have you're one of those lizard people who are just pretending to be human. You don't have there's no humanity to you if you can get through that without crying.
Yeah. When Appa gets stolen, there's all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. The kids just rewatched all 3 seasons.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, here on Avatar Talk. Anyway, do the things, like the stuff, tell the people the things. We'll catch you next time.
Bye. Much love, everyone.